Hey everyone, this is a tier list video for Lucas since I haven't done one in a while. Now this is basically just going to be based on my opinion, not tournament results or anything like that. This is just to help you guys see why you've been losing to the matchups you've been losing to. Since I don't want this video to be too long, if you want more explanation on certain matchups, just hit me up in the comment section. Anyway, before I get into this, I'm broke as a bee and Patreon will help me fly like an eagle. So if you love and want to support me, hit me up on Patreon. You also get these secret videos that, go over like little tips on what to do with Lucas in certain situations. So it's a good thing. This matchup here is so freaking easy. Like all you have to do is just hit him, combo him, get him off stage, PK Thunder him towards the you always want to hit him towards the outside part of the stage, like in the bottom hand corner. Once he's at the bottom hand corner, he just ups B's to the stage and you just down smash him or do whatever you want to him. So it's like really easy to beat this matchup, and I don't see why like anybody will really struggle with King K. Rool as Lucas. Now this one right here, I do not know because I barely fought any Olimars or Alfs or whatever. So this is something that I can't imagine, but the only thing I can think about is that it's probably easy gimping him on his recovery. Other than that, dealing with the Pikmin and certain things like when they throw the electric Pikmin at you and that one attaches onto you, it's so hard to get off as Lucas. You got to use up air or something like that. And some moves do get it off, but it's like certain moves and it's weird. And I think PK Fire still burns the red Pikmin, which is weird. So it's like a lot of things that I still don't know about this matchup. Banjo. I would say Banjo is probably either loses or even. I don't know that much about this matchup, but just playing him like when he first came out, I wasn't losing too many matches, but I wasn't winning too many matches. And that because like I didn't have that much experience with it or anything. But it was just like I don't know about this matchup. Like I don't know too much about it, but I feel like it's even. That's what I feel. Let's see. Gannon is really freaking easy. You just same thing, combo him just like K. Rool. You combo him real bad, and then you just get him off stage and use PK Thunder to kill him. It's just that simple. It's like you shouldn't be struggling with it unless this player is really good and he's doing like crazy hard reads and stuff. But otherwise, you shouldn't really be losing this matchup because you had the range and everything to deal with him. And it's crazy because when I first did my tier list, I was saying Ike was one of the ones that you really lose to, but I think it's either even or you beat him. But I'm gonna put him at even for now. All you have to do is what I found out about this matchup. You gotta really basically predict his aerials, either parry or jump before he jumps. And once you jump before he jumps, you just do a rising nair into up air or something like that, and you just basically destroy him. And when he's off stage, you want to kind of wall him out with PK Thunder. So you just, when he's using his side B, you just wall him out and just like follow his direction of where he's going, so you can push him back, so that way he has to use up B or he has to air dodge back to the stage, which you can probably hit him back off the stage. So it's kind of even. It's still hard because he has more range, but it's not something you shouldn't be able to deal with. This is another one that you should most likely win. It's probably the best matchup for Lucas because Lucas is an edge guard character. Once you get the person off stage, you should be going out there doing stuff. PK freeze, everything. The crazy thing about Mac is they like to use counter to get back to the stage. So once you use PK freeze, you could just PK freeze him, make him use his counter, and then still hit him back off stage. Maybe use Zaire to hit him over, and that'll probably kill him too. Anything will kill him off stage. The problem is that you can't get overwhelmed with him on stage, and you don't need to really. You can sit back and use PK Fire for the most of the time if you wanted to. That's how easy this matchup is, but you can't be scared of him. Chrom is a difficult character. If you let him overwhelm you, then you basically lose. But if you get him off stage, PK Thunder him, you could get him off stage at 30%. PK Thunder him and he will die. So it's like, it's kind of scary playing against this character because he can overwhelm you with his range and everything. But at the same time, every time he's off stage, you should basically kill him. You should basically win. It's that simple. But you can't get overwhelmed by his speed. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is either even or you beat him. Now, I'm going to say you beat him slightly because it's also an off-stage factor with him as well. All you have to do is just down air him right in the middle as soon as he's doing his rolling Kong, or PK freeze him and then he'll be dead. The only thing is, just like with Crom, when he's on stage, he's going crazy. You gotta like try to get him off stage, and once he's off stage, you got to kill him. Because if you don't, he's going to give you a lot of trouble. And that's just me knowing the matchup between, like, when I played against Yoda Cage. Like, that is a hard matchup when you just like on the stage, you just dealing with his like movements and everything. It's hard to know when to DI his combos, stuff like that. But when he's off stage, you gotta kill him. You got to. And when I was playing Yoda, one time I killed him at like, I think 0%, just using down air twice. So it's like those kind of scenarios, and I was losing at the time. Like I had one stock, he had 2, and I killed him at 0. Not 0, it was like 30% using down air twice. That's the thing that will really help you like win that matchup. You gotta get him when he's off stage. There's no hesitation right there. Ness, I think is even. Before I thought that I didn't have enough range to beat Ness. I thought that Zaire didn't really contest with Ness's forward air, but actually Zaire does beat Ness's forward air. It's just both of y'all forward airs are kind of like the same distance, or Ness's is slightly bigger, his hitbox. So you kind of want to play around Zaire and forward air with this matchup, but getting him off stage is kind of hard, and kind of hitting him off stage since he got that extra air dodge is also hard. I've been kind of trying to experiment and see if I should start using PK Thunder early to like let him jump and absorb it or go around him, but my PK Thunder is so slow that it's like it's hard to really predict what he's going to do with PK Thunder. So this matchup is still even for now, but if I can figure out something, I will let you guys know. Right now it's just even. I played against Bounty, I lost. That matchup is probably going to go up on Monday. I'm going to explain why I lost and stuff like that, but the matchup is even. You could basically win, but it's difficult, and because he got the mix-ups that you don't have. So yeah, Palutena, you lose this matchup so bad. The only thing that Palutena can't do is camp with auto radical, but the move is so fast, it's hard to react to since Magnet comes out so slow. You also have reaction time and also the Magnet slow startup that just clashes with this move, and you just gotta predict before they use the move. And usually they use the move when they're far away, so I'll just throw it out sometimes, and then just wait until I get something, or I already know their patterns and I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna do it. But other than that, her Nair is better than yours, her Fair is better than yours. It's a lot of things that's hard to deal with this character with. Recently I saw Yoda Cage pick Lucas against Palutena, and what he was doing was he was using PK Freeze a lot, which I thought wasn't that good in this matchup, because once you use PK Freeze, Palutena would use auto radical and hit you. So I would be kind of scared, but he was using it a lot, and he was using Fair, and I was just like, what is going on? But I know this matchup is a lose situation, because after all the Palutenas I played, you really have no range. You really have nothing to really contest with this character's hitboxes or anything. And off stage, you barely can hit her. You have to use like down smash or something like that just to get rid of her. But then it's like, it's so inconsistent. You really got time to down smash right, which I'm not good at. I'm not good at two framing with down smash. I can tell y'all that. Maybe I need to get better at that. But at the same time, it's hard to react to her up B back to the stage. So she just gets back to the stage for free. And it's so annoying just dealing with this character, because you could have a lead and it'd be like, dang, I can't get this character back off stage. It's freaking annoying. So yeah, that character is just too oppressive for Lucas. That's because like you can hit him off stage. His aerials are slow. You can hit him. It's just like with Ike, but it's like kind of worse. You can hit him in the, like, he's just like Ike, basically. He throw out aerials a lot, full hop aerial. You just jump before, rising nair, up air, stuff like that, zair. But the thing is with Hero, you can't play passive. You gotta go in, because once he start getting out his command menu and start shooting you with magic, some of the magic will go past your down B, and like side magnet, the kaboom will go past it and hit you in the back, and it won't let you absorb the explosion. It's stupid, but it happens sometimes. Sometimes it does let you absorb it, so you kind of want to be like close up to him and fight him and try to like make sure he's not using his magic. And then when he's off stage using his up B, you gotta time you down there right to destroy him. I think Inkling is also even. Inkling has a lot of tools and everything to like deal with you, but when they're using their dash dance, it's kind of hard to hit them with forward air, and it's really difficult to hit them with forward air. And then when they're like recovering high off stage, when they're recovering high off stage, it's like they're coming down in a diagonal range, but that's hard for all your hitboxes to get to. And I don't think Lucas has that big of a jump height, so you'll jump up and then try to fair her or whatever, but she'll be coming down with her roller, and it'll be kind of hard to hit her. But when they recover low, you basically can kill this character most of the time. But like recovering high is kind of annoying. Plus, like dealing with just like them trying to trick you up with the bomb and everything, it's kind of annoying. But most likely, this matchup is either even or Inkling loses to you. So you gotta like really try to get away from the dash dance and stuff. Use zair to like hit her out of the dash dance. And okay, I feel like this is a matchup you should win. Like Captain Falcon is with his bad turnaround animations or whatever, the character feels sluggish and stiff. All you do is have to keep your space, hit him with forward airs and all that. Once he's off stage, use up B, and you can't get oppressed by Captain Falcon, because they can go crazy on you if you let them. So you can't let that happen. I really don't know if Ken is either even or you beat him, but I'm gonna beat him because because this character has no range. You can literally like stay away from him, hit him with your hitboxes, and you don't have to get close to this character because his range is not bigger than yours. And not only that, when he used Hadouken, which is supposed to be a move to let him like, you know, he could run behind the Hadouken and then still like get closer and gather some real estate on the stage. But since you have down B, he's not going to win and use Hadouken because you can just absorb it and get like 10%. So it's kind of, you know, it's hard for this character to actually fight you. And then when he's off stage, if you use Tatsumaki earlier, all you do is just hit him after the Tatsumaki, and you know Lucas could come back from anywhere off stage. So just go out there and hit him. That's it. And same with this character. He also can't use his fireball to like, you know, gather some stage real estate and then, you know, get close to you and be in an aggressive state. Now with Luigi, also when he uses his side B off stage, you can just hit him and then he's done too. So that's another easy one. And this one right here, Kirby is already low on the tier list, so I don't know what characters he actually beats, but he doesn't beat Lucas. Lucas destroys Kirby, especially when the Kirby is off stage. Some Kirbys are a little crafty with their recoveries, like they'll use up B early, but at the same time, if they're far away, all you do is have to jump and hit them a couple times down there. And when they're below the stage, just jump off and down there. Do it, because that's basically how you kill them. Only thing is their combo game is retarded. And I don't want to use that word, but it's stupid. And basically, Kirby will go crazy if you let him. And Cinnamore is also easy to beat. You don't have to do much. You don't have to be in his range. Only thing I would say is watch out for PK Fire when you use it, because he could just absorb it and get more energy. But so far, all the Incineroars I've played against, they never really react to PK Fire. But I feel like if they just throw out their, whatever, is it a Rebel's Guard too? Whatever it is, it's a counter. They throw it out and then they absorb it, whatever. But they barely do it, and Also, I don't get how to edge guard this character anymore like I used to before the patch where he got buffed. I don't get how you do it. But at the same time, character is easy to beat. It's not hard to really destroy him. Alright, so I'm gonna probably do Pokemon Trainer separate from all his Pokemon or whatever. But Squirtle, I think you lose to Squirtle. I really think this, or maybe it's either even. I'm gonna say even. But Squirtle, it's like y'all go for blow when you play against Squirtle. It's like you hit him, he hit you, do a combo. You hit him, do a combo, and then they switch to Ivysaur. But like it's kind of hard to hit Squirtle. So what I've been doing lately, which I don't think is loses anymore, which I've been doing is like I've been using Zare a lot against Squirtle since it goes down low on the ground, and I'll just start my combos with Zare instead of using forward air, which is kind of slightly harder to hit Squirtle with forward air and Nair. Definitely hard to hit him with Nair because he's so small. So you know it's a little annoying, but it's even. Pikachu, I wish I played against Esam. I wish I can play against Esam. That's why I need to get better so I can. But I think you win this matchup. He can't use T-Jolt, but I don't know playing against the best Pikachu I changed my mind against around like how Pikachu plays in this matchup. But otherwise, I think you should win. He can edge guard you, but you can't edge guard him. That's the only thing about the matchup. So I'm thinking it's even, but you may beat him just because he can't use T-Jolt and run in on you. You could do whatever you want. You could space and stuff like that, but he can't run at you and do it. And I would say the same for Pichu as well. Falco, think you beat him. You know, same thing with all these characters here that you beat, except Pikachu and Pichu. Off stage, you just hit them off. I actually took a game off Juice, #1 in Philly, when he was using Falco, and I think you just win that matchup. You just down air him off stage. You watch out for his combos, and you realize that he's always looking for up tilt, so you try to like get away from that as much as possible. You know, space around that move, and you should win that matchup for the most part. You always want to use PK Thunder to like get him out of using side B. With Fox, I usually just use Nair or something to get him out of using side B. But with Falco, you don't want to do that because his has a meteor hitbox. So you use PK Thunder, you hit him back, and then once he's too far back, he's going to try to jump up. Probably save his jump, use up B, and then you just hit him off stage with a back air or down there, and then it's good. Charizard, you should win this matchup, but every time they use Charizard, obviously you have high percent, so you're very nervous when playing against this character. But if they're just using Charizard like when you have low percent, you should be destroying Charizard. One thing I have been trying to do is trying to learn how to edge guard Pokemon Trainer more, because it's like when they keep switching to their different Pokemon, and then once they get to Charizard, they just upbeat back to the stage, and that pisses me off so much because it feels like, yo, like all that work I did edge guarding Squirtle, then Ivysaur, and then Charizard just up speeds back to the stage. That's freaking stupid. I hate that that's a mechanic, but it happens sometimes. Maybe they'll use side B and hit the stage. When they do that, you run off and down there. No matter what, you run off and down there. Even if you miss, you have to try to do it because it's better you trying than just letting Charizard come back. So other than that, you gotta like 2-frame him or something, because getting him to like get that kill off stage is hard. Plus his out of shield option is so freaking annoying. Up smash, oh my gosh. So I feel like you beat this character. You just stay back, watch out for forward tilt, and watch out for grab, and then you should win that matchup. Roy, I think you lose to this character. He has so much range. He's so fast. He could switch up his recovery off stage. It's like Chrom, but it's worse. Like it's more annoying. With Chrom, you could kill him real early. That's the only thing. But with Roy, it's going to be hard to get him off early because PK Thunder won't have that much knockback when you hit him the first time. And he can just recover. He got horizontal recovery, which Chrom doesn't have. So it's going to be easy for him to like just come back to the stage and do all this extra stuff. And you have to use down air. And not only that, he has more range than you on stage. His aerials will beat your aerials. He's faster than you. He has more combos. Everything is freaking crazy about this character. It's hard to beat him. Fox is probably even. His up B is longer than Falco, so you got to be a little bit more crazy off stage against him. On stage, his combos are fast. He's a burst character. It's freaking annoying. His lasers are fast. He'll try to bait you into using magnet. It's not slow like Falco's where you can be like, all right, let me throw out magnet real quick. But his is like, it's fast, it's tricky. It's a tricky character. He has good juggle game. So that's that. Snake. I think you beat Snake. +2. This is one of the top tier matchups that Lucas wins. I've never seen a person who wants to go Snake against Lucas because you basically absorb the whole. You basically absorb their whole moveset. So only thing they can do is like jab, dash attack, forward air, back air. You just gotta play around those and try to get around his grabs and all that. Other than that, you should basically win this matchup unless the Snake is like really good with the grenades and everything. Other than that, but they still don't want to be using it too much. And they'll try to also bait you into using magnet and then dash attack you and stuff like that. So you got to watch out for that. But that matchup you should most likely win. I think you should win this matchup as well. He has more range than you, just like some of these characters here. But also, the off stage is a big thing with Lucas. Like, I'm going to keep on saying it. I know it's kind of annoying, but the off stage is a big thing with Lucas. Now, if I did a Toon Link tier list, I won't be saying the same thing about him. I'll probably mostly be talking about his projectiles and how much range he has and how quick he is on the stage. But with Lucas, off stage is a big thing. So playing against Cloud is easy to beat. But other than that, he has more range than you on stage, which is kind of annoying. It's going to be hard to beat him at that point. But other than that, you can outplay him on off stage and beat him. Peach, I don't know, for some reason I really think you beat Peach. I know I lost to Naira that time. We don't want to talk about that video right now, but at the same time I think you beat Peach because PK Freeze goes right in the range of where Peach needs to float to do stuff. And when she's floating, all you do is have to like try to contest with your areas as well. PK Fire will beat out her float and everything. PK Freeze will beat out her float. PK Thunder will beat out the float. PK Thunder is kind of scary to use, but it will beat out her floating. So it's probably a good thing to use. Like, go back to that Nairo video and you will see me use PK Thunder and be like, dang, it pushed him back and he still couldn't like run and get me afterwards. Like, it wasn't like PK Thunder didn't have enough lag where Peach could run at me and punish me for using PK Thunder. So it was just like, I felt like I could have won, but I was going like, you can't go aggressive off stage against Peach. You should just be using PK Thunder. But me, I just really wanted to go out there and hit him, so I got effed. I still don't know about Great Ninja, so I'm gonna put him down here. Only fought one so far, like a couple weeks ago. I won the match. It's just that I still don't know how to hit him when he does the Shadow Sneak move off stage. Should I use PK Thunder or what? I don't know yet. I used PK Freeze one time and caught him, but it's kind of hard to like predict that. Piranha Plant, I don't know. I haven't seen a Piranha Plant in a long time, but I'm pretty sure you beat it, but not right now. I don't know. Pokemon Trainer overall. Overall, you lose the Pokemon Trainer. Ivysaur is the big troublesome part of Pokemon Trainer. That's why you lose this matchup. So, because Ivysaur has that Razor Leaf. Even though he has the Razor Leaf, what I have noticed recently when I was playing against Bankai is that when he's using his Razor Leaf, you want to use Zair to like beat out the Razor Leaf and then get close enough to beat Ivysaur. But the only thing is that his his vines are so big. It's so freaking annoying. And I'm also scared to go off stage against Ivysaur right now. So that's my problem. It's probably not a lot of Lucas's problem, but it's my problem because I'm scared to like get down there or something like that. But you should beat this character. Not beat him. I mean, you should basically be losing to him. But yeah. Ryu's probably here. Because he's like Ken, but Ken is better. So I think Ryu is there. Lucina. This is a horrible, horrible matchup. I just don't know what to do. Like, as a Lucas, you can't really contest with her aerials. She has more range. Her combo game is crazy. She has counter, which when you're using your up B off stage, you're basically done. Because once you up B back to the stage and she counters, you're dead. She can hit you off stage. She can do all this crazy stuff. And it's like, it's hard to deal with this character because she has so much range. And I would say since she's there, Martha's probably here. Martha is not that great compared to Lucina, but he still wins the matchup because he's basically the same character. I mean, he probably has to win neutral a little bit more than she does, but at the same time, that's how it is. I think Yoshi is probably even, or you beat Yoshi. Yoshi, I have a lot to say about Yoshi, but I'm going to try to cut it short. Yoshi's double jump is so dumb. It's like when I'm doing my up air combo and I'm expecting to get, 4 up airs, which is like almost 50%. Yoshi, I would do 2 up airs and Yoshi would jump out of the third one. Even though it's supposed to be a true combo. Like, how are you doing this? And then when he's off stage, I use PK Fire, he jumps, and then he just goes past the PK Fire. What I've been doing lately is use PK Freeze. You just gotta use PK Freeze in the range of where they jump. And then PK Freeze should basically kill them or not. It depends sometimes. It's weird. I hate this freaking character sometimes. But like, Yoshi has very like surprising moves too. Like he'll use down B and I'll be like, oh crap, now I gotta let go of my shield and try to parry it. And I get the parry sometimes, and most of the time I don't let him break my shield, because once I feel the first hit me, I let go of my shield real quick just to take the second hit of the down B. But this character is so annoying. Like jumping around, doing all this extra stuff is annoying. Shulk is probably you lose to him like a little bit slightly because Shulk has the range. Matter of fact, I think you really bad lose the Shulk because like it's hard to get close to him and it's hard to combo him because he got the shield art, and then his range is even bigger than Lucina's and Palutena's. The only thing is his off stage is a little easier to deal with, but when he got the jump one and he come from the very bottom and it's still hard to hit him off stage, it's really annoying dealing with that character. When he get the speed, you're scared to use PK Fire because when he block it, he can just run at you and punch you for using PK Fire. The character is annoying. That's all I gotta say. Mario, I think, is even. Y'all both kind of got the same materials to like play in this matchup. The same kind of components. Y'all both combo like crazy. Well, I'm getting good with Lucas comboing more now since I know how to DJC and all that. But y'all both go crazy with the combos. Y'all both had kind of the same range with back air and Lucas's forward air. His up B out shield is very annoying. You have to worry about that. You also have to worry about his up B off stage, which you can't really, down air him or do anything. You gotta use PK Thunder. Another thing, he can't use his fireball, so it's like y'all taking each thing from each other. He also has Cape to reflect your PK Fire, but most likely it won't come back to you and hit you. It'll just come back and almost hit you if you space it right. And he can also reflect PK Thunder off stage to like make it go back, so you can be stuck and be like, dang, I can't hit him, and then you're gonna be a lag for a little bit. It's a lot of things that y'all have that's like kind of counterbalancing each other. Like he can't approach with fireball unless he does it high up and then come down with a grab or something. The character is annoying, but I think it's even for now. I haven't played Simon in a long time, but it's either you lose to him or you it's even. I'm gonna put him even for now since I haven't played a Simon in a while. But Simon, he has the range and everything to deal with you, so I'm gonna put him here for now. His up B off stage, his recovery is actually annoying to deal with Lucas because PK Thunder comes out so freaking slow. Hit him with Zaire if he didn't do his double jump yet. Is still going to allow him to get back on stage, but if he uses his double jump, then you could just use Zaire to hit him back off, and then he should die. On stage, dealing with his movements and everything, since I've been getting better with parrying and everything, it's not as bad as it was before, but it's still difficult to deal with this character. Joker, I think you lose to Joker slightly. He has that gun move in the air, which is really annoying for Lucas. Since Lucas doesn't have like a real disjointed up air, it's hard to snipe him from using that move in the air. So his disadvantage state is so good against Lucas. Like, he can run away and do all this extra stuff, but like when he's off stage and he doesn't have Arsene, you gotta kill him. You have to lose down there or something, because dealing with this character on stage is freaking crazy. It's annoying. You have to like do all this extra stuff. You gotta watch out for Rebel's Guard, because if you use PK Freeze and PK Freeze is freaking telegraphed like crazy, unless you do some crazy platform stuff with PK Freeze, like when some people don't know that PK Freeze is gonna go below the platform, and you intentionally jump on the platform and use PK Freeze and let it go down below the platform and it hits the person. But other than that, if you use PK Freeze and they know that it's coming towards them, they just Rebel Guard and gain Arsene. And it's stupid, but that's what happens with this character, and that's what happens in this matchup. It's annoying. Game & Watch. Hard to hit him off stage. It's also hard to like deal with all the crazy things that he has, like up B out of shield, his combos. He also has the bucket, which can absorb your moves. PK Freeze absorbs the whole entire PK Freeze, and if he absorbs the whole entire PK Freeze, he can kill you for free, like at 30%. You could fill up his bucket with PK Thunder, so it could be a weak splash, but that's just giving him that move for no reason. So it's hard to deal with this character. I wouldn't recommend really picking Lucas against this character, but both of my characters does really bad against Game & Watch. Like Toon Link and Lucas does bad against Game & Watch. So I'm gonna have to probably get another character if I really start, getting really good at the game, and if I start traveling and everything and start seeing a lot of Game & Watches, I'm gonna have to get another character, because I'm not gonna be able to deal with this character. I don't know about Toon Link. I barely play against any Toon Links, but I'm pretty sure Lucas probably either even or he loses the Toon Link. So yeah. So right now I know he loses to Young Link. Just having that range and just shooting the fire arrows and everything, it's hard for Lucas to be against other zoners like Ivysaur and other characters, like even Mega Man. It's hard for Lucas to deal with these zoners. And Mega Man right now is probably even. It's probably even, but I don't know how to deal with this character right now as Lucas. His off stage is hard for me to like grasp like what to do. Like, when is he going to use his second jump? When is he going to use his up B, then jump again, then air dodge? On stage, I don't know if he's going to use his pellets or start using the metal blade. I want to absorb the pellets, but then next thing you know, he's using metal blade to like hit me out of magnet. And it's just like that annoying tick for tack that you're doing with Mega Man. And you got to stay in this range where you can't really hit him, but he can hit you. So it's stupid. Diddy Kong is probably even. I don't know much about this character, but I played him online recently, and I was beating the Diddy Kong, but at the same time, I think it's even. His combos got better and everything. It's just he's still difficult to deal with. It's annoying. Also, I just now learned from watching Austin play that you can absorb the barrels. I didn't know that. That's weird. But yeah, maybe that comes in like a huge factor as well. Terry. Right now, I'm gonna put Terry here. I don't have much matchup knowledge against Terry, but I think you beat Terry because his PK freeze off stage is crazy against this character. He's probably one of the most characters that get hit by the move off stage. It's just that on stage, his burst options are the best. I think it's the best burst options in the game because he got the crab. What is it called? Crab shoot move, and he also has I think the horizontal move and then the angle move that's just like your full hop DJC. DJC Zaire is like the full hop Zaire, like it has that same arc. So all his burst options, dash attack and everything is kind of annoying to deal with Lucas. And I think he also goes over PK Fire when he does the crab shoot move. This character is annoying a little bit because of his combos and everything. But I think you should win this matchup just like you would win with Captain Falcon. Because to me, they're kind of similar characters. They both burst option characters who like use burst options to win. And if you could use PK Fire to get rid of burst options like that, then it's cool. Just like with Captain Falcon, when he uses his down B and his side B, and use PK Fire or dash attack, and use PK Fire to get rid of that. But he's like the same, but except that crab shoot move and the one that goes in that weird arc, I think is something dive. I don't know, something dive. He used that move and it goes over PK Fire and all that. So he's slightly more annoying. So maybe even with this character, if I get more matchup knowledge with him. Isabelle is probably even, or you beat Isabelle, or it's just even because she has her efficient rod to like get back on stage. So if the Isabelle is not really doing that, then you should probably win this matchup. But the Isabelle will be doing that against this matchup because why would they not? They also could take your up B, which is dumb. I hate that. They can also outrange you on stage with like their forward air. Yeah, this character is a little annoying. Could take your PK Fire and kill you at like 110. Yeah, I think it's even. So that reminds me, where's Villager? Okay, here he is. I think Villager is also the same with Isabelle, except he's more vulnerable off stage. So basically the same things I said about Isabelle also apply to Villager. I think Corrin is even as well. Her Nair, his Nair is freaking annoying. And it's hard to deal with this character. Like, hitboxes on stage, but when it's off stage, you should use PK Thunder and kill him. The counterplay with these two characters, using PK Fire basically outranges him. He's also very slow, so that's also easy to deal with. And speaking of slow, I think Robin is also even. You probably beat Robin, obviously, but you probably beat Robin, but Robin has a lot of mix-ups with his projectiles and stuff, and they can get you if you allow them to. So it's kind of annoying too. Sonic is also annoying. I actually don't know where to put Sonic because I didn't really play as Sonic in a tournament set yet. But Sonic is fast. He can probably punch PK Fire from a long distance. It's also hard to hit him off stage because he's kind of like Mega Man a bit with his recovery. So I don't know what to do against him. I'm thinking maybe I should be using PK Freeze more, but I don't know because I barely play against Sonic, so I don't really know the matchup that well. Really, he's probably +2. I think you beat him. Really, what I noticed lately is that when you use Nair against Ridley in the beginning of the match, and you use Zaire right after, like DJC right after, and you just get him all the way off stage. And when Ridley is off stage against Lucas, it's really bad because Lucas, he excels with doing horizontal damage off stage. So you just hit him with Zaire, you hit him with PK Thunder, you hit him with your forward air, your back air, not your back air, Down there and back here are probably something you shouldn't be using that much unless they have high percentage. But when they're at low percent and use PK Thunder or something, you basically could kill them early. And it's bad for Ridley, but at the same time, plus he can't use Neutral B because that'll give you like a lot of percent. So it's a lot of things that really just can't do against Lucas. Probably against Ness either. That's probably one of his worst matchups right there. Dr. Mario, probably here. Obviously worse than Mario, and his recovery is worse, so he's there. Wii Fit Trainer, I don't know, but I would think that you beat Wii Fit Trainer just because the range that he has on stage and him trying to camp with Sun Salutation, is that what it's called? I think, but him trying to camp with that move and everything, that's not a move you want to camp with against Lucas. So yeah. Rosalina, I'm pretty sure you beat Rosalina, but I haven't fought many Rosalinas. So I wish I played against the Buzz to really see if I could win this matchup or not. Obviously I'm not on their level, so I probably would lose, but I could get the idea that if I was better, I would be able to beat this character. Pac-Man, I also don't know. The reason why I don't know against Pac-Man because I didn't fight any good Pac-Man. So it's like the same thing with that one. I just don't know what to do against that character either. Now Zelda. For some reason, I think you lose this matchup. It's because like Neutral B is so crazy against Lucas because your moves don't go past that range of Neutral B, and I'm not sure if any other character go past that range, but you gotta really like, you know, when you're doing up air combos, do 2 up airs, wait for them to Neutral B, then do another 2 up airs. But it's also hard for me to punish Neutral B. It's so quick, and the Phantom, if you're like, since you're Lucas and you're dealing with a character that has more range than you kind of want to stay at a certain distance. And when they're using this Phantom, they can just use the Phantom. And I don't understand the hitboxes with Phantom. That's just me, another me problem. So, yeah, I feel like that matchup is there. Meta Knight, I think you lose to Meta Knight or it's even. I'm going to put lose for now. But Meta Knight, he's so quick. He can just like run and like dash attack you and all this stuff. Like his sword is fast, his combos are crazy. He can edge guard you like crazy. Like it's so bad being against like Lucas against Meta Knight off stage, because when using Zaire he can just nair and stuff like that. Alright, so now we have Bowser. Now this matchup, I still don't know, kind of, because I fought Bowser's and some of them I beat and some of them I lost to a Bowser one time in a tournament match. I still got to grand finals in that tournament, but that Bowser beat me early on and I was like, I thought I beat Bowser's. Like, I don't know, it's that up B out of shield, it's so annoying, and the character is just really annoying. I've been kind of learning some new things to do with this character, like, you know, using Zaire off stage, hit him back, and then fair and stuff like that. But you know, this character is really he's annoying, like I've been saying with most of some of the characters here. But it's like, this guy is something else to me, and I still don't know why or how to deal with him in certain situations. Like when he's off the ledge and he's trying to ledge trap you with his neutral B, I don't know how I can jump back and then get back on stage with Magnus so I can take some of it and get some energy back off of it. Like, that's one of the things I need to practice with dealing with this character, because it's certain situations that I'm like, I don't know how to deal with that. That's why I struggle against that character. And the reasons why I think is even. Bowser Jr. It's probably, you probably beat Bowser Jr., but you know, playing Yoda Cage really like changed my outlook on, you know, Bowser Jr., because some of the situations just really be like, what the freak, what am I going to do here? And I think it's just the matchup knowledge of the character. But that's why I think Lucas beats this character, because I think it's just matchup knowledge. You really gotta know how to edge guard him off stage when he's doing all this weird stuff, like doing side B and side B again, then up B. Like, you have to know those certain things to win this matchup. And also, he can't really get you with the cannon. And I don't even know why I'd be really running from the cannon sometimes when I can reflect it. But I just don't want to get caught up by no dumb crap. Like, if I reflect it and then they use a down B and then the bomb get me, like, I don't want that stuff to happen. So I'm going to keep on testing around with this matchup and see what I can do. Samus is probably even. Just the mix up with all the projectiles is kind of hard to deal with Lucas. Off stage is a little annoying, and just the character also has more range, but you just gotta know the matchup with this one as well, because Samuses like to stay in the corner of the stage. So you gotta think like, okay, they like to stay in the corner. Let me hurry up and get this character off stage and get another edge guard situation going. See if I can kill this character early. But yeah, character is annoying, but I haven't fought any really good Samuses yet. If I do come across one, then I'll really see the difference in like how am I supposed to deal with it. Usually I play them online. That's why I think it's even right now. That's most of the reason why I think it's even. If I actually play them in person and I can actually block most of the projectiles and parry them, then I think that Lucas will probably beat Samus. But right now, from my matchup knowledge and just what I've been like, you know, gathering my knowledge from my information from the matchup, I think it's even right now as far as online goes. Like, if I play a Samus in person, maybe it'll be different. Now, Link. I just now met a Link player who's like, he's one of my friends now. Link is crazy, but I also think you win this one because PK Thunder off stage and his projectiles are, I don't think they're as fast as Young Link's. Because the reason why Young Link wins is because that neutral B is so oppressive against Lucas. Like, it feels like you can't reflect it or do anything to it, and then it just pops you up and put Lucas in a disadvantaged state. And when Lucas is up in the air, it's hard for Lucas to come back down. That's why it's easy for Young Link to really do stuff to Lucas. But with Link, he doesn't have that neutral B that pops you up, and he has the bomb, which you have to play around with, but you also could absorb the bombs from both of these, well, 3 of these characters. You can absorb the bomb, but most likely they're going to try to mix it up and not actually hit you with the bomb, which is going to be really annoying. And that's how that matchup is. Irritating. Duck Hunt. I think Duck Hunt wins the matchup. What I've noticed lately, I've been playing against I forget his name. Sparky. I'm playing against Sparky, and I think Lucas is probably even with Lucas, but I don't know yet because I haven't played Lucas enough against this character. And what I noticed is that Zare beats everything. Zare literally beats everything. It beats the plate. It beats the gunman, and it also beats I think his neutral B. It makes it go back towards him. So that's one thing I noticed, and I wasn't as good as with Short Hop DJCs back then. I'm pretty sure if I do Short Hop DJCs now with this character, I think that would be very beneficial in this matchup. Use Short Hop DJC just to like get rid of most of the stuff that he's doing, and then get close to him and then get him off stage. And one thing that's hard about when he's off stage is when he throw the can while he's off stage. And with Lucas, you want to kind of go under and then hit him, but then he'll just like throw the can to protect himself, and I hate that. So I gotta figure out how to edge guard this character. Maybe I should use Zare first to hit him and the can, which I haven't thought about yet. So we're gonna see when I play him again if I can really clutch this battle. Zero Suit, I think you lose bad to Zero Suit. Zero Suit is so fast, has so much range, so crazy, so quick. Disadvantage state is ridiculous. Can easily just jump over and get away from stuff that you're doing. You can't use PK Thunder because she can jump over that. You can't use PK Freeze. She can also jump over that. Well, you can use PK Freeze in the arc that her jump is, but it's still hard to like react to where she's going with PK Freeze. So If you get really good at doing that, it shouldn't be that hard. Maybe it's here loses -1, but right now I'm gonna put her here for now because she's so quick. And again, I played against Juice. After I beat the Falco, he went straight to 0 suit, and then I lost. So I don't know yet. I gotta play him again, and most likely, I think he'll just go 0 suit instead of dealing with the Falco Lucas matchup again. So maybe I can get some matchup knowledge on 0 suit Samus. Sheik, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you beat Sheik now. In Smash 4, you did not beat Sheik at all. That was probably one of Lucas's worst matchups because the needle was so annoying. The off stage was so annoying. The combos was crazy. It was so hard to deal with Sheik as Lucas in Smash 4. It felt like you couldn't do that much. It was almost like the Bayonetta matchup, which I'm gonna also put her here. I've been playing against a lot the Bayonetta from my region. Forgot his name. Forgot his name too. Dennis. I think his tag is Dennis. Yeah, I've been playing against that character a lot, and it's kind of easy for Lucas to deal with Bayonetta now, because like when she used all her moves in the air and then she comes back down with all this lag, it's kind of easy to just like hit her and stuff like that. When she uses her side B and she goes against your shield and you block it, it's just like, all right, let me get a nair, maybe get a Zair after the nair and stuff like that. It's so easy, and it's sad that this character, it's not sad that this character went down so far, because in Smash 4, this was Lucas's worst matchup, because I literally one time was playing like a kid that I didn't even know who he was, and I don't even remember his tag, and I won neutral like 15 times. This kid won neutral like 3 times and killed me, and I was like, yo, this is so cheating. But now it's like, it's way better, so not bad. I think Wario's probably even, but I haven't played a good Wario yet. All I know is that you have more range than him, but the threat of the fart is probably what's really annoying. But you have more range, PK Fire, PK Thunder, PK Freeze when you use the bike and everything. I think you probably beat him here, but for now I'm gonna put him here, because I really don't fight that. Every time I play against a Wario online, I win. But I haven't fought against a really, really good Wario who knows how to combo really well. Some of these Warriors that I play against don't really combo me that well. And maybe that's just because Lucas is so floaty and light. Well, not light, but he's like floaty. He on the more floaty side. So maybe it's like harder to get combos with Wario against Lucas. And it's also hard for Wario to get close to Lucas. So maybe it's here or here. But we're going to see. I gotta play more of him. Where did I put Olimar? Hero. Pit and Dark Pit. Probably beat edge guard them easy. They're just like normal characters. You gotta watch out for certain moves, but pretty sure you beat that character. I'm also pretty sure you beat Ice Climbers. You can separate them with Nair. One will go the other way, the other will go the other way. Then you just follow the Nana or Popo, whichever one is the secondary one, and you just kill them real quick. And then once it's just Popo, this matchup is actually here when it's just Popo. But when it's both of them, obviously I haven't played against anybody who really know how to do some crazy desyncs. But when I play them online, since I haven't really played them in person, you just separate them with Nair, and then you just destroy them. Jigglypuff. I haven't played against the buff Jigglypuff yet, so I don't know. I should put her on I don't know right now, but I'm pretty sure that you beat this character. And I think I did play against recently online though. That was only online. And I would just usually use up tilt a lot. And because Jigglypuff is always in the air, that's one thing you have to know. You use up tilt a lot. You also use Nair to like hit her off stage and stuff. And then you just keep hitting her off stage, try to down air her. It's kind of harder to get her like Kirby. She's like a better Kirby in a sense, in a way, because Kirby's like, he's too slow in the air. He's not like Jigglypuff where she's all quick and everything. But it's easy to get Kirby. You could just down air him. But Jigglypuff has more horizontal distance when recovering, so that's a little annoying, but yeah, that's what she does. Me Fighter, I don't know. Me Gunner, I don't know. Me Sword Fighter, I don't know. I think with these three, you probably beat Me Fighter. Me Gunner, probably beat Me Gunner, probably can absorb a lot of stuff. And Me Sword Fighter is probably even or you beat it. So that's what I think about these three. Me Fighter probably even or you beat. But I don't know too much about these characters. And every time I play against one, and it's say if I play against one in a tournament, I don't know what these moves are. Like, what are these moves? I've never seen them. Every time I play one, I'm like, I've never seen this move before. What is this? Woof. Kind of hard for me to tell where this character is. Probably even with Lucas. Hard to edge guard him for some reason. He's so weird. When the game first came out, I felt like I was edge guarding him like crazy. But since they got more crafty, I think it's harder to edge guard him. The side B is like, is weird. On stage, his combos are so annoying. He can't really use neutral B that much. You gotta be wary of that because you can just like use down B and catch him. Catch most of the stuff that he's shooting. So, not that bad. I wish it was a lot easier for me because I'm tired of seeing that character. King Dedede. You can use Zaire to get rid of Gordos. Off stage, you can go all the way out to the right side of the stage and try to hit him. You just gotta watch out when he try to use fair when he's out there, and you can just hit him back and then wait till he up B, then try to ledge trap him after. But other than that, other than that, this character is not that bad. But one of the things that I hate is when he uses up B and I PK freeze him, he just go right through it. That's so annoying. And I gotta learn how to get him, punish him after he uses up B. He lands on a stage with it. Because the stars come out and I'll be like, what the freak to do? I should be already having my magnet out to absorb the stars and then hit them afterwards. But that's like a matchup thing that you have to keep playing a lot of King DVDs to be like, alright, I'm ready to absorb it and then hit him. Lucario, rarely. Last time I played the Lucario was like 6 months ago or 7 months ago. Barely ever played that character, just like with Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo is probably even or you lose to Mewtwo, but this character is something else. I just don't know yet because he got that confusion, which he can use to hit the PK fire back to you, and I think you will get hit by the PK fire when he reflects it back because he has a huge area of effect when he uses confusion. So it comes back at you pretty quick, and then the character is just annoying to deal with. You can combo him like crazy though. That's all I can say. And Rob, it may be even because when he shoot his neutral B, it just goes and you can absorb that. But when he shoots the spinning top, that's a little bit more annoying to deal with. But what I noticed, I was playing against Redeemer Z, and I think you should reflect the top for the most part because that just creates this other variable to the matchup that you have to deal with. And then when he's off stage, it's kind of easy to deal with him. You just got to watch out for him doing up airs, and you don't want to get killed early by that. So here's what I think about the matchup list so far. Tell me what you guys think. Mostly the characters that has way more range than Lucas are the ones that's going to destroy him the most. Definitely Palutena and Lucina are the ones that's really hard for Lucas to deal with. In fact, if it was a -3, these characters would be there. Shulk, he would probably stay here, and Zero Suit would probably stay here. But since Palutena is so prevalent in nowadays in like, you know, Smash Ultimate's lifespan, I think Palutena is the thing that really just makes Lucas not win as much as he can. And this character is very difficult for Lucas to deal with. It might be more than Lucina. I just don't know yet, because I don't think we have many Lucinas in our region. We have way more Palutenas, and this really kills me every time. This kills my run every time. Palutenas are so hard to deal with Lucas. These characters here are just easy for Lucas to edgeguard. Like, they can't do anything to Lucas' edgeguard potential. That's the reason why they're here for the most part. Snake, you just back air him, and plus you absorb his whole moveset. Kirby, easy to edgeguard. The characters here, some of them are easy to edgeguard, but some of them have things where Lucas can like absorb most of their absorb some of their stuff, or reflect some of their stuff, or keep them from their approach options that they have in every other matchup, with like Luigi and Ken, which will use a Hadouken or the Fireflower, I mean not the Fireflower, Fireball to, like, you know, run up and then get some stage real estate, which they can't do. Donkey Kong, all these burst characters, they need to burst, but you're constantly using PK Fire, which keeps them from doing that move, but they're also kind of quick, and they can also combo you like crazy. So that's that. The even characters are the ones that is like, you can absorb some of their stuff, but they're so fast and they have a lot of range where they can like kind of snuff out some of your moves, and they also can kill you early too. So that's the one why it's even. It's like a tick for tat thing with these characters, and it's really hard. Like Ness and Lucas, they both absorb each other's recovery, and Mario, he can reflect your PK Thunder off stage, but it's also hard to hit him off stage. Now the ones that you lose, they're fast, they can basically just recover for free, even though you're like one of the best edgeguarded characters in the game, except Joker. But Joker, he has his up B, he has Arsene, and all that extra stuff that creates a variable for him. Some of these characters are hard to deal with from far away. They could trick you out with their projectiles, like Young Link and Mega Man. And Duck Hunt has more range. When characters have more range than Lucas, it's hard for Lucas to deal with them. So these characters are here, and you know this. And then I don't know yet is because I don't have much matchup knowledge with these characters, because it's barely any of them in my region. So this is my tier list. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember my Patreon thing from the beginning of the video and everything. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. We'll be going over my matchup with Bounty and stuff like that. Alright, cool.